you guys, I got a new deck. Actually, I got two new decks. Um, this is the Guardian of the Night Tarot by MJ Cullinane. I'm attempting to set up another date with her. The last one where she was supposed to be on my channel, it got all messed up. And um, I'm hoping that she will be willing to come back on. She seemed pretty amenable to the idea. Um, her work is amazing. I keep several of her decks near me. I've got this deck, which is the Wise Dog Tarot, is one of my favorites. Look at that! Look at that guys! I love this deck so much. It's one of my favorites. And then on the other side, I've got this deck, which is the Crow Tarot. Crows and ravens, I got a thing for them. Messengers. That's why I chose my channel name, Wild Raven Tarot. Um, Guardian of the Night Tarot. I don't know too much about this. I have purposely not looked into other YouTube because I really wanted to be surprised. The doggy video just got me. When I did the unboxing for the Wise Dog Tarot, it just killed me. I was like, oh, cute. I don't know if you guys could hear my cat, Cersei, in the background. She's in heat right now. Bless her little heart. We just made an appointment for her to get fixed. We should have had it done sooner, but she's a very weak cat. She has health problems and wasn't able to go through with the operation, but she can now, and I can't wait. So this deck, Without Darkness, There Is No Light. From the creator of Crow Tarot, this richly illustrated 78 tarot card deck and guidebook are reminders that there is always light to be found, even on the darkest of nights. Discover a vast menagerie of animal energy to guide you on your journey through the toughest times, and discover wisdom and insight in those moments. This tarot deck is not a tool to banish the darkness, but an invitation to dream the divine dreams that emerge from the night and to find beauty wherever you are on your path. I love that. That's beautiful. The wise creatures of this deck walk beside you and offer their individual gifts of wisdom and inspiration to your readings as the shining moon and flickering fireflies illuminate your path through the forest. Let's see. That sounds good. I've never been a fan of fireflies. They're just bugs. So I I got this deck for $29.99. I did order it off of Amazon. I'm trying not to use Amazon very much, but I wanted this deck. Actually, that's why I got two decks, because you know that thing on Amazon where it tells you, oh, you can get free shipping if you only add like $10 or whatever. They got me. I was high, which I know better than to shop when I'm high, but so I'll tell you what the next deck is. It's going to be a very short video because it's a pit deck, but I got the Tarot Familiars. And I got that for a reason. Mainly because of the price. There were other reasons. All right, so it's got a slidey box, which I like. I think I'll keep the box. This is a very nice box. Ooh. Okay. Let's start off with the backs. All right. First things I'm going to tell you, I'm in love with the back of these cards. Why, you ask? I'm glad you asked. Bees are very important to me for religious reasons. They're associated with Zeus, who is the father of Hermes, my deity. The full moon I follow Hecate, and poppies are my birth flower. I was born in August. At least they look like poppies to me. So I love that. This deck was almost made for me. What does the book say? I like it when decks come with guidebooks. So we've got card spreads, major arcana, minor arcana, and about the author. Ooh, about the author. Cool. Okay. Basic. Card spreads. Yes, no, maybe. Ooh, spiders. I work with spider. When I weave my webs, my spells. 4 cards. We can do this one at the end. Ooh, questions. Are you letting the fears or opinions of others prevent you from taking a leap of faith? Good question. What is your magic power, and are you using it? Good question. I like these. I'm going to have fun with this deck. Let's jump to the world. Are you ready to hold the world in your hands? Good questions. Okay, the Fool. I'm only going to read one card. I'm not going to go through all of them, obviously. The Fool chased the rabbit through the woods. Okay, there's the Fool, the rabbit, and the wolf. And onto the ice. Although the cracks began to appear under the wolf's feet, it had faith that the ice would hold its weight. The rabbit also had confidence that its lighter weight and speed would be an advantage as it scurried out of the woods and out to the center of the freshly frozen lake. Both creatures had a goal in mind, and both believed that the ice would not fail them. When I created this card, I wanted to illustrate the full energy of the Fool. Not only does the Fool represent letting go of fear and trusting the universe, but it also suggests a risk of blind faith. True. Those standing and watching on both sides of the lake could perceive both the wolf and the rabbit as foolish. Traditionally, the Fool is about acting first and thinking later. It is a card that can represent a great adventure as you let go of expectations and proceed on a journey of knowing. On a journey, knowing regardless of the outcome, something of value will be gained. When I see this card, the first question that comes to mind is, am I overthinking my next move? I ask myself that too. The Fool asks that you let go of the need to control every aspect of a situation. Harder to do than it sounds, but I'm working on it. Allow events to unfold. And if something appears different than how you expected, perhaps it will turn out to be a pleasant twist as you make your way on a new endeavor. One can but hope. So the wolf is family, reliance, hope, teamwork, confidence. The rabbit, abundance, reproduction, open creativity, and luck. All right. Now, let's get to it. Pretty. Oh, they're not too thick. They're not too thin. They're nice and pliable. I'm sure these are going to shuffle really well. The Magician. Anytime I see a raccoon used as a magician, I'm excited. You guys remember that old Disney show? We used to see it on rainy days in the cafeteria. It was about a hound dog and a raccoon. I think the raccoon's name was Weechum. It was one of my favorites. The High Priestess. Can you hear my girl going at it? Crying in there. What is that, a fox bat? And a fox for the Empress. Standing vigil over her cub. Her kit. Baby foxes are called kits. The emperor. When I think of owls, I think of my grandmother. They were her totem animal. That and scorpions. The Hierophant. Preaching to his minions. Oh, sexy. I think those are poppies. I'm an August baby. Yeah. Poppies are my birth flower. The Chariot. There's a badger in the hen house. Honey badger don't give a fuck. I love that video. Strength. Now, in the traditional deck, when you see her holding the lion's mouth shut, yes, that takes a great deal of inner strength on her part, but it takes that lion a great deal of strength to overcome his natural impulses and not rip her face off. Come on. Work for Bobby. The Hermit. Oh, I love spiders. In a blood moon. With the ring around it. Oh. What is that? Okay, so there's a serpent, spiders, bats, owls. It's all of them. I like it. Justice. I'm going to enjoy using this deck. I'm already looking to see which deck is going to give up its place on my working station. The Hanged Man possums. If you guys have never seen one up close, they've got teeth. They are scary as heck, man. And that thing about playing dead when you come, not always true. We had one in the garage once. Scared the crap out of me. Death. Yes, I thought that possum was going to kill me. Okay, so we've got thorns, the owl with a dead mouse. But why does the mouse have the glow of insight around his head? And why are there eyes behind the thorns? Temperance. Not a big frog fan. My cousin Susie, when Soupy died, she was the last one I knew in the family that had frogs as her totem. I haven't known anybody else. The devil is a jackalope. All right, I've got serpents down here, a heart. Can't quite make out what these images in the background are. The tower. Oh, the tree broken. There's nests and everything. The star is a reindeer. I don't know much about the animal spirits energy of reindeer. I'll have to look it up. And there's another one I've learned she never puts anything on her cards for just random. Everything always means something. The moon. We have coyotes all over where we live. I think that's a wolf. Mountain lion. Sexy. I love that. Just glorying in the power of being a big cat. Judgment. Shedding the skin. Transformation. Song of rebirth. Song of a new day. See, there's thorns surrounding the old skin. Very symbolic. The world. I honestly believe that if we lose the bees, we are screwed as humans and a planet. The bees are everything. Okay, so now we've got some wands. Gorgeous. The 2, 3, and 4 of wands are cardinal fire Aries. Huh. I don't remember what these crows are called, but I like them. And the 5, 6, and 7 of wands is Leo. So we've got conflict with his dam being washed away. Leo. Oh ho ho. Lemurs. Now, what is this all about? I guess he's defending his meal. I like how they put the wands. And then, for the 8, 9, and 10 of wands, Sagittarius. And a falcon. I love the feathers, the banded feathers. Oh, porcupine. And the 10 of wands. The card of oppression and the final Sagittarius card. I see salmon and wands. Is this the salmon struggle to swim upstream? Page of wands. Ooh, I like that one. That has a great expression on his face. The Knight of Wands. That was my card when I was young. The Queen of Wands. So that is my card now, actually. This and the King. I'm like in transition. Oh, I love how these are both lions. Look at it. My poor Cersei. I can hear her in there going crazy. I can also hear my husband not keeping her quiet like I asked. Ace of Cups. Oh, the love card. Elephants remind me of my Aunt Bert. She was awesome. Elephants were one of her totems. I told you guys I came from that kind of family, right? So the 2, 3, and 4 of cups are going to be cards of Cancer. Lift your glass. Oh gosh, what are those called? A pangolin? Pangolin? I think it's not an armadillo. It's a pangolin. Okay, now 5, 6, and 7, they're going to be fixed water Scorpio. 3 broken, 2 standing. Death's Head Moth. Oh. This deck has all my family in it. I'm liking it so far. I think I'll be able to use this for ancestor work. Not every deck works for ancestor work for me. I'm very particular about the decks I use. 7 of Cups. Look at all the choices. And the 8, 9, and 10 of water are going to be mutable water Pisces. Nine. Gorgeous. After Hermes killed Argos, who was protecting Io, the bull, the maiden that was transformed into a bull, Zeus sent Hermes to fetch her back. He slew Argus. Hera took the 100 eyes of Argus, and put him on the tail of her bird, the peacock. I've always loved that story. Wow. That's a lot of harmony happening. I like it. The Happily Ever After card. Is that a capybara? Swan. Gorgeous. Good choice for the Knight of Cups. Ooh, awesome. I really like the font on these. I'm a stickler for font. If I don't like the font, I don't vibe with the cards, and I can't keep it. The King and Queen are both orcas. Let go. Okay. So we've got the ace. Pretty. Pretty, pretty, pretty. Two of Swords. Fireflies and froggies. The Three of Swords. I see chains and a heart pierced by bone. Tusks. So the 2, 3, and 4 of Swords is going to be Libra. The cutie. And the 5, 6, and 7 of Swords are going to be Fixed Air Aquarius. I hate that. All the trees being cut down. The 6 of Swords. Okay, so the 5, 6, and 7 are Aquarius. I said that. Seven of Swords. El Pantera. The Panther. You move like grace in darkness in the night. And then we've got the 8, 9, and 10 is Gemini. What am I seeing here? An upward view from inside a hole at the night sky? Polar bears. Nothing says Coca-Cola like polar bears. Is this a case of the cuckoo changing eggs? I believe so. There's a dead baby bird. These birds push the egg of this bird out of the nest, lay their own, and leave this bird to raise it. A changeling. Ferrets. I've had ferrets come in my doggy door twice over the years. Just a neighbor had ferrets and they would get loose. Gave in to my brother-in-law. Is that a barracuda? I see sharp teeth. Barracuda. Oh, gorgeous. I had a white owl fly over my head one night at Halloween. It went right over my head. It was the coolest thing. And shortly thereafter, my life changed forever. I should have known it was coming. King of Swords, the Queen of Swords. Oh, that's wicked. Look at that. So, the 2, 3, and 4 pentacles are going to be Capricorn energy, which deals with your public image. I like that. They're actually working together to bring down the reindeer. The 4 pentacles. Oh. That's both cute and troubling when you stop and think that the fox is in the bunny hutch. He's got all those bunnies to himself. So 2, 3, 4 are Capricorn. The 5, 6, and 7 are fixed Earth. That's Virgo. Oh, Taurus. Sorry, Taurus. Whew. Had a brain fart there. So what am I seeing? The 5 of Pentacles. What are these? Seed pods? Cocoons? Hold on. I've got to look. I've been able to identify everything so far. It's going to bother me if I don't look. Caterpillars. Okay, so there's the caterpillar down here, and there's the cocoons. So the caterpillar for transformation, growth, patience, and faith. And then the owl for wisdom, protection, authority, and awareness and guidance. That's Taurus. Water buffalo for the 6 of Pentacles. Ah, look at that. Beautiful. This is our last Taurus card. Now we are into Virgo. I love wasps. Even I've been stung by wasps a lot and bees. One time as a kid, first time I was ever stung got me right there. I was playing superhero in the front yard, and I rolled on the grass and boom, got me. My grandma put mud on my wrist. Nine of Pentacles. We've got the mama bear or daddy bear. Probably a mama bear because of the traditional card. I don't know why, but that card gives me a good feeling. The Legacy card. All right, now we've got the Page of Pentacles. That's an interesting choice. And Knight of Pentacles, a burro. Beautiful. Sacred cow. That means a bull is going to be the king. I must be psychic. All right, so that is the deck. Let's see how it shuffles and do that quick spread. Okay. I still got that owie right there, so. They're awful. Yeah, that hurts. It's got my owie spot. So we're... Ow! I'm going to have to figure out how to do this sideways if I can. Yeah, I got I pulled a weed without wearing gloves, and I got all kinds of little stickers in my thumb, and it's taken me a long time to get them all out. I've been picking at it, and I did it again the other night, so it's still a little raw. All right, so let's assume that we were going to do it side shuffle. Nope, only one. Sorry. If I remember, ow. Bad idea. Bad idea. If I remember correctly, there were 4 cards in that spread. So ace, ace. Justice. They're big cards. They're like the size of oracle cards, you guys. For the 3 of Wands. So let's see what that spread was. 1, 2, 3, and 4. All right, now new spread. Here we go. Motivation, external influences, obstacles, and wisdom. All right, so card number 1. What is your motivation? What is sparking action? So, we've got new beginnings. Well, let's read what all of the spaces are. This is what is sparking action. This is what outside influences are adding friction or support to your situation. What is not in your control. Obstacles. What is getting in your way? Is it real or perceived? Ooh, I like that. And the 3 of Wands for wisdom. The wisdom the cards bring back to you that will help you reach. More. It says help you reach, move in the most beneficial direction. I think that's a typo because it doesn't make sense. So basically, what advice to get where I need to be? All right. What is your motivation? What is sparking action right now? The need for new ideas, new thoughts. If it were right side up, I would say there are new ideas set in motion. When it's upside down, the need for new ideas. I'm doing a lot of shows these days with a lot of different people. I just feel the need to push right now. And then external influences, which are adding friction or support to your situation. What is not in your control? The Ace of Pentacles right now. Manifesting it into reality. I'm still trying to get the formula down for what I need for the future. And until I get a clear idea of what's happening, I can't really start manifesting it. So I'm really trying to examine everything going on in my life right now. Obstacles. What is getting in your way? Is it real or is it perceived? The Justice card in reverse. This is balance. This is finding a balance, the need for balance between thought and reality. Yeah, I can see that. Is it real or perceived? Justice is a card of Libra. It's about balance. So that final question, is it real or perceived? This may be all in my head. I may be playing mind games with myself over everything. The 3 of Wands falls into the space of wisdom. This is what I need to know to get where I need to be. Now, the 3 of Wands is a card of not only waiting for results, waiting for your ship to come in, waiting for your investments to grow properly. But it's a card of Aries, and Aries is a go-get-it type of planet. Or sign, I mean, not planet. It Aries gets things done. They take action. So I think it's safe to say that I've spent a lot of time in my head, and I'm just now starting to bring my thoughts into reality in the way I want. Um, I'm excited about my future, and I invite you guys to be excited about your futures also. So that's it for this session, you guys. Tell me about your experiences with this deck, Guardians of the Night. I love this deck. I can't wait till I can shuffle it properly. Anyway, I'll see you guys on the next video. Bye.